So it's time for another PSA submission. In a previous video, actually previous two videos, I did a submissions and also a returns video where I went over my first 15 PSA submissions of some vintage Pokemon cards. Today I am doing another submission video. So this time I'm actually sending 50 cards in, and we're just going to go over those today. So let's go ahead and start it off. And 25 of these are cards I'm going to be keeping. 25 are cards that I'll be selling when they come back. And so out of the first 15, I actually sold 14 of those. The only one I kept was this Ancient Mew. I'm going for a graded Wizards of the Coast set. So just trying to get all of the Wizards of the Coast cards graded. Some of my newer cards that I had, I went ahead and sold on eBay for quite a decent amount. So hoping to continue that luck. So we'll start off with some cards that I'll actually be keeping here. So along with Wizards of the Coast, I also do want to get a full graded set of Evolutions. So there's some Evolutions cards in here. We start off with the Mega Charizard EX. This is the full art. Next up, we have Charizard. So this is the holo rare from that set as well. Followed by Charizard EX. I'm sending all the Charizards from that set in this submission. So here is the fourth one from that set, Mega Charizard EX. And then next up we have a card from Neo, and this is a Jumpluff Holo rare. And then from base set 2 we have Wigglytuff Holo rare, followed by Lapras Holo rare from Fossil, Muck Holo rare from Fossil as well. And all of these cards I did pull fresh from packs over the past couple months. So including some of these promo cards, they were still sealed. So we actually have two of these. These are the Mewtwo Pokemon the First movie promo cards. So sending two of those in. Hoping at least one of them gets a 10, and the other one I'll actually be selling. Here's Dragonite, also from the movie. And then Meowth. A cool Porygon. I do have several Black Star promos in here, as you can see. And then here's some of the non-holo Black Star promos. So we've got a Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. And then we also have the Meryl card. Entei, also from the movie. And then we've got some jungle cards. About a month or two ago, I opened some jungle booster packs I got from Troll and Toad. And so some of these came from there. So we start off with Genghis-Khan, holo rare. And then next up we have a Nidoqueen holo rare. Vaporeon holo rare. Venomoth. We have a first edition Machamp from base set. I'm really hoping to get a good grade on this card. For those that don't know, this card was never really released as part of the set, even though it is numbered for the set. The only way to get this was from the starter set. So essentially, if you want this card, you have to buy a starter set and pull it from there. It's part of the set. It only came in first edition because it was only part of the starter set. It's the only card from that set that you cannot get in booster packs. So I'm really hoping to get a good grade on this card. I did pull it fresh from a starter set. And so next up we have a Gyarados, followed by a Mewtwo, This is from base set. The Gyarados was also from base set. And then we have the Radiant Collection from Legendary Treasures. It's a Mew EX. And then we have another Ancient Mew. So this one will be up for sale once it comes back graded. And then I believe the rest of these are all cards I'm having graded to sale. There's a lot of cards in here from Shining Legends. So we start off with Shining Jirachi, followed by one that's extremely difficult to pull, at least in my experience, and that is Shining Mew. Next up is Shining Rayquaza, Shining Arceus, and I believe I do have all the Shinings in here from the set I'm going to be sending in. Shining Celebi. This was from the Shining Legends Premium Collection, as well as this one, which is Shining Lugia. I had sent these in before, Shining Lugia, Shining Celebi. I had a couple copies of them. The other ones I sent in did really well on eBay, so I'm really hoping for a good grade on those. Shining Genesect, Shining Volcanion, and then we also have another Shining Mew. This is a Japanese Shining Mew. I pulled from a Japanese booster box I opened. Next up is Warp Energy Secret Rare. And then we have the Ho-Ho GX Hyper Rare. Some Crimson Invasion cards here. Last time I did the submission, they didn't have Crimson Invasion up yet. It was around the week that Crimson came out. And so I participated in some pre-releases, and I pulled some really nice cards. So we start off with the Guzzlord GX Full Art. And then we have the Guzzlord GX Hyper Rare. And then we have two Pokemon Breeder Full Arts from Shining Legends. And there's the second one. And then one of the more sought after cards from Crimson Invasion is this Lusamine Full Art Trainer. I was lucky enough to pull this in one of the pre-release sets. So, very cool. Hoping for a good grade on that one. And last up, we actually have 9 Shining Ho-Hos from the Elite Trainer boxes for Shining Legends. And so, these came in basically wrapped in Elite Trainer boxes. And so, I'm going to be sending all of these in. I did pretty good on the one that I had sent in my last submission. I think I ended up selling it for around $60 on eBay. I got a PSA 10. So hoping to get some good grades out of these. So there are 9 of these that I'm going to be sending in to get graded. So that's it for the submission video. This is a bulk submission. So I believe it is a 45-day turnaround, 45 business day turnaround. So it'll be several months before, I have these cards back. Once I get them back though, I will definitely do a returns video. So definitely stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching.